Hello, ladies, gents, and hapless wizards looking for a way back home. Don't worry about it, man. You'll crack the code. You'll see the lines. You'll find that ley line riding under the city of London, and then you'll be able to open that portal on that propitious night of 2019, April 12th. That is what's gonna happen. So you just have to hang on a little bit longer. Just get an arrow to the face. No big deal. Classy start is a daily challenge of Spelunky. It is April, one of the days that I did not look at. I think it's 18th? I don't know, one of those. It is a day of the month, and maybe this time around I will not end up a complete disaster. It's a fantastic thing to think about. It keeps me with a hopeful outlook on life. Just hoping for better times. My life has been quite miserable in Spelunky. I mean, not really. We do get far. Like, we do get daily challenges that go on to an hour and change. But I continue to die constantly to the fooliest things. Fooliest is not now a word. Look it up. It's a real thing. Actually, don't look it up. Just take my word for it. It is a real word that exists. It's been pretty upsetting, and that is why I will continue to ghost things until we get a freaking win, because I am a stubborn guy that way. I'm not going to just let go of my hopes and dreams of becoming a multimillionaire. I have become a millionaire several times in the past. We have that is a very, very long snake pit. Do I want to go down the snake pit? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, decisions. Cocaine decisions. Let's see. Do we go down here? Just trying to see the store because, you know, the contents of the store can change what you want to do quite drastically. And usually they'll spawn. There you are. Ah, a bat. I'm being ambushed. While my greed checks out the contents, that is total trash. A very, very shit-ass store. Not pleased in the slightest. I guess I'll blow myself up. Yep. I have blown myself up. What was that? What was that? I don't even understand what just happened. I don't want to look at the scores. Don't even tell me. Don't tell me what the scores were. We're just going to go into adventure mode. Pretend that never happened. I was just flabbergasted by the path of that bomb. It bounced back into my face, and I just froze. I just froze like a child with his hand inside the cookie jar, and the parent looks at him and was like, "What are you doing? Why are you eating those cookies? I told you not to eat cookies before dinner." And you're like, "Shut up, bitch, I want my cookie." So that's what the bomb told me. The bomb was the cookie in this metaphor. On my hand was Adam, the damsel. And my parent was Spelunky saying, "You deserve death." And after that, I don't know how to continue. This allegory is just too complex for you. Don't. There's no way you could possibly understand the complexity of the things that I'm talking about. So I'm just going to leave it there. If you want to decipher that, you want to make an essay, you want to make a video response with your thoughts on the merits of that allegory, I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts about that, because I think I have cracked the code on just life, the universe, and everything. So this is something we're never going to speak of again. The daily challenge is not a thing that happened today. And it will be very clearly marked in the thumbnail that the daily challenge, this is not a daily challenge at all. It is just me going into the adventure mode. It's me just goofing off in Spelunky and having a great time going to Yama and not worrying about a thing. And maybe that way I can continue to live within my own body without slitting my own wrists. Because let me tell you, the amount of humiliation in my breast right now, I could not possibly describe it to you. There are no words in the English language that can describe my sorrow Here we have a very enthusiastic man. It's okay, we have a person. We can use this person to murder the shopkeeper and, you know, feel a little bit of redemption coming to my face again. That's the problem. My face is super tired from all the sexual favors I did last night. So, I think I can be forgiven for the absolute worst performance there's ever been in this channel. This is worse than jumping into spikes on 1-1. This is worse than that whole time that I just couldn't get it up for the life of me. It is just absolutely atrocious. It is possibly the lowest low I've ever had. So it's all uphill from here. That is at least the comfort that I can have. At the very least, it will never sink this low. Ever again. Sink this low. Ever again. Regardless of what I do, I could be the worst for ages and still will never reach the depths of incompetence and depravity that you have been witness to today. And in fact, it never happened. Let's just simply erase it from memory, erase it from the annals of history. Like we are, oh wow, the firstborn. Like we're Gwyn's firstborn, we're going to erase it from the annals of history. Never happened. Shall never be spoken of again. I tried far too hard to kill this man in a creative way or to disrespect him, and I got punished for it pretty hard, but not hard enough. Not hard enough to say that it was the ultimate punishment. Oh yeah, there's a guy in the vault. I'm just going to leave. What is the objective here? There's no objective. The only objective is to try to salvage my pride. It's possibly an impossible task. But here we are, attempting to do such a thing. It's alright, I've had worse, man. Ah! I've had worse. I've had some deeply harrowing experiences in high school. I don't even want to know about them. Let's just say there was a dog and peanut butter involved, and a whole classroom watching. You can imagine what you will. Whatever you're imagining is not even close to how bad it was. For some reason, man, today my brain is functioning about, wow. Today my brain is functioning at maybe 10 miles an hour, where it usually functions at 2,000 miles an hour because I am just hyperkinetic like that. But today is awful. If this is the prelude to the entirety of the recording day, this is my first recording of the day. I cannot possibly imagine the amount of pain that I'm going to suffer today. As I get older, I notice that my video game prowess goes ever downwards. It has never improved. I was way better before in my life. Where's the key? This entire level is a disappointment. Where's the goddamn key? Has not been true. Might as well do it. I didn't even kill a shopkeeper. What the hell was that? Just walk right past him like he didn't exist. This is insanity. Here, have these gloves. I don't want them. Alright, you dead. Give me those gloves. Where's the key? Ow. A past version of myself, a younger, more spry version of myself would have prevented that spider from butting my face. But this is new. New? When I say new, I mean old Israel talking. Old Israel is all about the coupons. Old Israel is all about those matinee sessions at the movies. It's all about those fantastic senior discounts. Oh boy. A little bit of a defeatist tone to this. It's not a daily challenge, to this Spelunky wonderful play session that brings joy to the hearts of men and children alike, and sometimes to their females. Let's put this through the exit. We're leaving. Without even a gun. I don't need no gun. This is RSVP mode right now. No guns allowed. No guns needed. It is too easy. Now, if there's something I need, is to up the difficulty of this game. Because clearly I'm just too damn elite. Uh-oh. Like that right now. It's like, it was just too easy to deal with that shopkeeper. Just give me a real challenge. I might as well just kill myself. So I can find the real challenge that I want to face. Okay, it's over. This carelessness and foolishness is over. I do feel kind of off. I didn't feel like that when I started. Like, it's another recording day. Let's get started. Now it's like, they're not getting enough sleep or something. I have not been getting enough sleep, honestly. For no reason other than the same reasons as always. I just stay up playing video games. Freaking retard like that. It's just so dumb. And it's never worth it. Like, I never turn around at the end of the day and lay in bed and it's like, man, that was time well spent. It's always like, well, there it goes, another foolish decision. Hey, this man is selling a shotgun, but who needs a shotgun when I have a boomerang? Low-tech solution is always the best solution. We have to conserve resources and save the planet. My way of saving the planet is not using firearms. That is the choice that I make. It doesn't make any logical sense, but you don't need any logic in today's world. All you need to do is doing what feels right, doing what feels true. Who cares if it's actually true? That's silly. The concept of truthiness is alive and well, and I would say it's become the norm. It used to be something Stephen Colbert, the good version of Stephen Colbert, not the vapid husk of a man that he has become. The good version of Stephen Colbert is to make fun of the concept of truthiness all the time. It has become what happens now. It's reality. I'm disappointed on my timing on those bombs, by the way. Don't think that I'm not. I can't tell where this man is. But I can tell you one thing. He's going to die. Oh yeah! I don't need no tools for nothing. Let's simply go on through the exit. Nobody cares about facts. What people care about is what feels right. What feels like my truth. I don't feel like it's true that the Earth is a globe. I feel like the Earth is flat, so that must be the truth. I'm just going to cherry pick a few things that seem to support my claim, and there you go. I'm set to go. I know that's low-hanging fruit, but I think it's even just telling of the times is telling of the modern mindset of truthiness. There's another man. I completely forgot that we had sticky bombs. There was no need to cook that bomb, but I felt pretty fancy about it, so I mean, pretty nice. Oh man, he dodged that somehow. Hey, yo. Hey. Alright, let's get through what you got. A camera? I think it's time to document. It's absolutely time to document my travels through this place, wonderful place. Let's get it done. We're going to redeem ourselves with a Pulitzer-worthy performance here. My first piece shall be the dead stare at one another. How about this? How about this? How about this? You're going to flip out with this incredible piece of journalism. I title this Mexican Dia de los Muertos standoff. Look at that. Oh wow. Actually, I need to take a picture of that. That's foolish. That was performance art. Now it's actual art. Oh man, that's poor framing. That's a horrible framing. Holy shit. There you go. Come on. Ah, yes. Oh, well framed. Let me take a shot from below. Some sweet creative angles. Nah, that's not going to work out. A worm's eye view. How about that? Oh, right at the butthole. Excellent. All right. Now that I have my amazing journalism piece, we can continue in this incredible Spelunky play session that has nothing to do with the daily challenge. What the hell is a daily challenge even? Who is Richard C. Meyer? I have no idea. Don't ever bring that up. There's only Zach. Give me that thingy. Involved, not really involved, but into the entire comic scene lately. All the drama that's going on over there. You're unaware of. Whoa. Extremist ideologues had taken over the industry. Now people are pushing back a lot. That's basically the gist of it. And just some dude recording really shoddy videos on his cell phone. Like potato quality videos. He's single-handedly taking down an industry. No. Let me document your demise in 1,000 pictures. I know that you want to escape, man. But there's no escape. Stop moving. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. The journalism. Journalism has been silenced. This is censorship right here. We need to fight back against the freaking patriarch. The man has kept us down. Absolutely disgusting. The kind of censorship that takes place in Spelunky. I will not stand for it. I'm going to come back. First, I had a camera. They took my camera away. They broke it. My completely harmless journalism. I was there only to report the facts. But they broke that. Now I have to turn back. I'm coming with weapons. To teach them that might doesn't make right. Let me shove my shotgun inside of your mouth. Pull the trigger so that I can teach you a lesson. Stop your violence. That's the lesson. You disgust me. You know, you might think, that's a slightly hypocritical stance, isn't it? Well, to that I tell you, fight fire with fire. This is the only language that they understand. And I speak it the loudest. Look at me. Hear my words. You will not silence me! Oh. Another disgusting censor sponsor has been murdered. Another piece of justice has been doled out. I'm pretty good about that one. It's triggered. I want to find a new Jedi, so that's why I'm staying here a little bit longer. It doesn't seem like it's around. We would have come across one of the pieces, so let's just go through. Oh man, will I ever forget the horror of that thing that didn't happen at the very beginning? Never happened. Never happened. I will deny every single claim. Every single claim on the comments. I might just edit it out. I'm going to, like, if you post, don't you freaking dare to timestamp what did not happen at the very beginning and say, this is the truth. This is what actually happened. I will ban your ass. Because you're just spreading lies, slander, libel, and all those things that mean the same thing, that you are saying things I disagree with. I really, really, really will prevent you from speaking your lies. I need a chest. Why is this man glitched? How'd that happen? Clearly a cobra, right? But I didn't notice any cobras near to the guy. I guess there was one at some point. Anyway, this is the easiest victim I ever found. I knew that he would jump. Therefore, I jumped with him. Stop. So feeling okay about that particular bit of gameplay. There's the chest. I did not see it earlier. I don't know. Alright, good to go. I didn't want to use shotguns. But they forced my hand. They have driven me into violence. They have radicalized me. I used to be a moderate. Now I hunt shopkeepers with my shotgun. I used to try to document it with journalism. Now I am forced to use the most final violence. Oh. Against these despicable elements of society. This is what they did. They did it to me. I am not responsible for it. Alright, these men. These patriarchal pigs, more like, have a giant stash of bombs. Let's share the wealth. Uh-oh. Make sure to spread the wealth here. Make sure. God damn it. Let me just blow up the tiki. There you go. Good stuff. Why you guys have all the explosives and I don't have enough explosives? This seems highly unfair to me. I mean, granted, you guys probably worked for those explosives and now you're trying to sell them as a profit. But I think that's unfair. I think that I should be entitled to these materials, regardless of how much you work for them. There. Now I take what I deserve. This is the fair share. You're not allowed to complain. Alright. That was good. But we did not explore the entirety of the thing. So let's see if there's a black market somewhere around here. In a way, man, I like it. I mean, I never go for it. I never try to fail miserably. But they often, the early daily challenge failures, they often result in the wackiest post-failure runs. So I never really resent it. There's always that valley of hope and spirit right after I get murdered, where I, in the back of my head or almost to my face, is like, I'm going to just give up, delete this, and just make something else. Because the humiliation is real. But if I soldier through that, man, if I power through and just embrace it, one, it gives the viewer a chuckle, and that's really the ultimate goal, isn't it? This is my goal. Oh, let's make 2 million in Spelunky. I've done that. I've been there, done that, bitch. I don't need to prove nothing about whatever happens in the daily challenge. There's very little that can still happen in Spelunky that I have not achieved. God damn it. So, the actual goal is to entertain. This is a bad position I'm putting myself in. Because he can jump. Oh boy. There you go. He did. No black market, but I don't think I explored the entirety, so let's just put a bomb there, go up that way. No black market, I guess, in this next level. I was all the way in there, so all that I need to do, whoa, those spikes. All I need to do is simply leave and wait for the next one. Whenever I power through that valley of failure, we come out on the hill of entertainment. So here you go. Fantastic daily challenge experience. Not daily challenge experience. Spelunky experience. Hey, hello black market. I appreciate your presence. No reason to stick around. I don't even have a shopkeeper vendetta today. I just want to get through the game making goofy things. And hopefully make it all the way to Yama. I hate this place. Here's a brave Grunk man. He is already dead. He had no chance whatsoever. I appreciate his efforts. You will be remembered. How about this right here? How do you guys like this? What the hell? That casual jetpack in the wall. It's the shopkeeper. He was like, you know what, this is far too valuable. Let me just stash the jetpack in the back, and we'll only be on special order It's reserved. I mean, I don't have ropes left. And I have a jetpack, so it's all good. That was pretty weird. Luna. What? What, Luna? What? Oh. She wants attention. Well, you get no attention from me. I'm in the middle of freaking Spelunky, Luna. Oh. You can't possibly understand the the incredible high stakes that are happening on the screen right now. Look, Luna. Are you trying to mock me? There's the third jetpack down there. I always feel like this cat is just actively mocking me all day. She just looks at me with her wobbly blue eyes. Her eyes wobble a lot. I've never had a cat whose eyes wobbled to the extent that my Siamese cat's eyes wobble. It's pretty crazy. The saccades, everybody's eyes vibrate. If you're not aware of this, it's called saccades. But hers are 100% noticeable. Leave me a comment below if you've had cats whose eyes also wobble like that. Pretty curious. She looks at you with those piercing, wobbly eyes and just casts judgment on your soul. Never can be free of her judgmental stare. Right, Luna? Oh, she's gone. What the hell? She was not amused with my completely nonsensical rant. So I don't really blame her. Let's destroy that tiki trap. Like I've mentioned a bunch of times, me and my wife have been getting a lot into watching Unrelated while we have dinner. So we get to hear him talking to the cats, and it's like, how can you possibly? I guess his cats don't shed a whole lot. I'm going to say that. I'm going to assume that, because if I let my cats on my desk, around my monitor, any kind of place that I am sensitive about, it's just going to be completely full of fur, like disgustingly full of fur. Don't get me wrong, as a cat owner, you have to live with the fur nightmare. Unless, oh boy, unless you have one of those weird breeds that don't shed a whole lot. Because they're not just weird, they're just, singular. Don't really know which breeds that don't shed a whole lot, but I'm pretty sure that they exist. There is a person here. Hey, Jack. I have an amazing offer for you. If you will you stand still for a minute? I'm trying to convince you to do something for me. Jack! Jack, you're not even paying attention to me. Let me put you maybe somewhere you will listen better. How about I put you here at the edge of a precipice? How about instead of jumping down, listen to me. Look, there's no reasoning with this madman. Let's simply just do what's best for him. There you go. Then say him. I meant myself. Okay. Well, there's an alien over there. We have to murder him. We cannot possibly let this disgusting creature escape. Who knows the horrendous horrors, the bad things this creature will do against humanity if we leave it be. Now he's dead. The fourth jetpack we found in our travels. Could have possibly sacrificed a whole bunch of Yetis. Could have maybe gone into the worm. Could have done a lot of fun stuff, but instead I'm just going to kill myself right here. I am in a hurry to get through this Moai head and just get this run somewhere that I can feel slightly proud of. I need to prove to myself, man. I need to prove to myself that my glory days are not in the past. I need to find that spark, get my mojo back. I knew it was an omen. When it was 60 times last night, I could not get it up for the life of me. I knew it was an omen. I knew that just marked the end of my youth. My youthful years are over. Now it's all arthritis and worrying about taxes and looking at political candidates and saying, which gives me the best retirement options? That is my life now. Going to a rally and actually cheering for a politician. That's me now. Actually, young people do that. That is the weirdest thing to me. Leave me a comment below if you've ever done that or know somebody that feels this way. I totally get being for a politician of any description. But going to a rally and cheering for a politician, it just boggles my mind. It's like, how can you possibly get so excited about somebody that you know, man, you know is going to turn to another crook? It's like, just, actually, the local people I give them way more of the benefit of the doubt. But if somebody is running for president, somebody is trying to go for a very high office, you know they're a megalomaniac, complete piece of garbage, regardless of who they are. A bit of a generalization. Okay, sometimes they are great people. Oh. Most times, though, even if they're good people, they'll also be power-hungry scumbags. Because it just goes with the joke. You have to have a very specific kind of personality to want to be the goddamn president of your country. You need to crave that somehow. And believe me, the major driving force cannot be making a difference for your people. Why am I trying so hard to murder this man? Well, he has a shotgun and I want it. Oh. And somehow he has managed to just bounce there like a moron. Somehow. He's not leaving. He's not leaving, so hopefully we can make that happen. Come on, man. Okay, I'm just going to take matters on my own hands. That did not work out, and now you're gone. Not feeling great about that, but let's go into the mothership. Get a plasma cannon, throw it straight into the garbage. There we have Andrew. Andrew has called for our help. He seems like a really stand-up guy. He never did anything wrong. So I think that he totally deserves to be given on to Callie. So, because she loves the innocent souls. She's all about that sinless flesh that she can corrupt over the course of a couple thousand years. She's cool with it. She's hip. She's in it with the kids. It's something that kids say these days. They totally still say, they totally still say ratchet, right? That's totally ratchet. That is not 2016 parlance at all. Go, another alien destroyed. Doing God's good work. Murdering all the aliens. Do you think aliens also believe in God? Do you think... First of all, do you believe that there will be other intelligent species out there? I think that's really delusional. It just depends. It depends a lot on just how far you are willing to believe the science, where it says that the universe exists and there's more planets out there. Who the hell am I to assume, right? Facts are subjective these days. A lot of people just don't even believe it, but look at the current science. The thing is a statistical impossibility to say that there's no other intelligent creatures on the universe, in the universe. They all have their own religions. Is it all the same God? Is it all the same God? Or is it different gods? Does each planet get their own god? Do you think that deity is busy answering the prayers of one planet? Imagine having 10,000 planets all clamoring for your attention. It's crazy, man. You know, a little facetious here, but I do think it is a statistical impossibility to say that humans are the only sentient and sapient species on the planet. I mean, on the planet, in the universe. I do also believe, though, and this is very much conjecture, and it makes me really sad, but I do feel like this is the most likely scenario, where the vastness of the universe makes it impossible for two sapient species to ever encounter each other. Much as it pains me, and of course I don't know, but I could just kind of get this feeling of the shape of science and the what seems to be a horrible brick wall. I don't think faster than light travel is actually possible. I don't think wormholes can actually happen. So probably this is it. The only way to colonize other planets is the entire arc situation, where you just send a ship full of people and they have to go through thousands of years of interstellar travel, which makes it extremely unlikely, right? Because can you possibly imagine a human contraption that doesn't go wrong in the vacuum of space? A self-contained, human-made ship that does not fail in its mission, and a mission of hundreds of years. We can't keep a mechanical... I mean, of course there will be people that will be able to enact maintenance upon this thing in real time. So it's not like it will be completely helpless in the vacuum of space. But there will be no more resources, so you better pack up that... Whoa. Better pack up that ship with everything that it's going to need for a couple thousand years. There we go. Anubis has been dispatched. Dispatched to pick up 2 passengers on 4th Avenue and Stees. At the intersection. Put a bomb there. Get my way all the way to the exit, please. Our mission has been accomplished. Now we need to leave. Okay. So yeah, it's a pretty fatalistic, and I do wish it weren't this way, because it will be awesome to have a Mass Effect kind of future, but pretty sure that humanity, while maybe the colonization of other planets might happen, humanity is very much on its own, where it means in practical sense. There's a lot of conspiratorial stuff out there saying that aliens are already here. I don't see that. I don't see that happening at all. We go back to the entire flat Earth thing. Conspiracies, man. Conspiracies are so incredibly difficult to maintain hidden. I don't know why I'm getting to this vault. I just wanted that man's money. That's just the way I do. I see a person with money and I want to take it for myself. Spread the wealth. That's what I'm all about. It is unfair for them to hoard all this money. I should have it too, even though I didn't work at it. Let's get through there. Go to the Golden City of Doom. Continue on. I have nothing to elaborate on. Because, like, with all this highly speculative stuff, you can rebut my stance, and I'll be like, yeah, that could be true. But I don't think it is. Because there's no science to back up either position, right? I'm talking about the entirety of other life in the universe and the possibility of ever traveling faster than the speed of light or creating wormholes. Like, it just, we haven't discovered it yet. It could happen, right? But I don't know, man. The universe seems to be very reluctant to such a development. The current shape of the laws of physics just doesn't seem to allow it. And of course, 50 years ago, is it 50 years? I don't know. However many years ago, science didn't seem to allow for quantum bullshit and all that stuff. You could go that way, but it just feels different. Feels like science fiction will always stay science fiction in that respect. And all the resources, because I am worth it. Find things laying on the floor, and I'm going to grab them. Anyway, where's the Necronomicon munching? All the way over there, huh? Let's get all make head away from that spot. Go all the way to hell. It's easy to make it to hell when that's all you're focusing on. There you go. Not so bad. I don't have to worry about ghosting everything every damn level, and then, you know, having to worry about aiming bombs correctly and then jumping out of the way when it collapses upon your head. No, that never happened. Oh, what am I talking about? That is 100% hypothetical, by the way. That never happened at all. You cannot provide the timestamp to prove me wrong. I'll call you a liar and a thief and a piece of garbage. It's not real. It's all deceiving you. That it was all a dream. It was a dream sequence. Just like those really lame... You know, a story is super lame when it starts with a dream sequence. That is a complete generalization that has no bearing in the truth, by the way. There's some really good stories that start with a dream. But it's super cliche right now. You know, this video starts with a dream sequence. It was a dream, shared dream experience. It was not true. It was me putting on a show for the reason why Paco goes into a regular run-of-the-mill Spelunky experience instead of a daily challenge. I was just so sick of the daily challenge. So in my dreams, not in reality, in my dreams, I made sure to like humiliate myself real good, so we could get a fantastic opportunity to goof off in hell and beyond. Oh, that's right, there's a crazy person over here. We don't really have a beef with the shopkeepers. They all deserve death, we know this. But he's already in hell, so, you know, he has done things to deserve to be here. Who am I to liberate them? Who am I to give them the ultimate freedom? Nah, that's foolish. We're just going to keep on going and laugh at their eternal punishment. It's what any righteous individual will do, to laugh at the eternal punishment of those who deserve it. He's already dead. It's okay. He will revive. He will come back to life. And suffer all over again. This is this man's fate for the entirety of eternity. He's just standing there. And he gets mauled by a ball and chain spike thing. Every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes. He comes back to life, gets mauled all over again. And it's not... like, it's lame when you wipe the memories. You need to... that extra psychological component of remembering. That is, like, the most important part of that punishment, actually. Remembering that you did indeed suffer that fate before. Because momentary punishment, momentary pain, is no match for the psychological anguish of knowing that you have revived 1,000 times before, and you will revive 1,000 times again for all of eternity, get mauled by that ball and chain. That's why that Black Mirror episode, it could have been so much worse, man. It could have been so much worse. She could have woken up and known that she was being eternally punished, but then be completely unable to do anything about it. Somehow. I don't know how you could frame that. I don't even know if you know what I'm talking about. Black Mirror is pretty damn mainstream now. It used to be just a thing that really smart art house people will be into, but the longer it's come around, the more fame it's gotten, recognition, and it's kind of all up its own butt now. Season 3 or 4 or whatever the season was, the latest, was total garbage compared to previous episodes. There were some good episodes. I really don't want to die. I do want to pick up Johan's face, though. Hello, sir. Oh. Ow. Pick up Yama's face. I can no longer pick up Yama's face, so I guess now I'll just go for the classy finish. Stop it. Stop it with the little devils. That should work. I think that'll take care of it. Alright. We are victorious. Haha! I totally threw the fist at him. I did not realize that could happen. That point of damage on the vampire was me throwing the fist and actually connecting with the fist. I have Yama punched a vampire today. It was pretty good. Never thought that I would utter that sentence. So, hey, we made it to the end of Spelunky. I once more have reclaimed my position at the top of mediocrity. And once more, I can tackle the challenges of the next day with a little bit of a semblance of hopefulness and optimism, instead of going back in and thinking my prime years are over and now it's just a matter of how hard can I debase myself for your entertainment. Maybe I still have a little bit of merit left in me. Maybe I can pull through and make you proud once more. You will never accomplish anything of worth. See you in the next one.